And I'm about to start the... I wonder if I broadcast to YouTube live through XSplit.
I
I would,
know, it's terrible.
I would technically be broadcasting three ways, and I don't know if my computer would do well enough to make the stream look good.
What would be the point?
Well, it's so that the people that do watch this on YouTube live, which the only one I know of is Amber, they would be able to see the videos and shit too, as opposed to just us talking about it. I think it would. I don't think it would be good though. Okay, I am now starting the Twitch broadcast, Nikki. So hopefully you heard that. All right. I really need to get the up next streaming thing going on. Only 30 minutes late. Not bad.
Yeah. Gotta be up for work in the morning, guys. Hurry up. Let's go.
I'm not hungry for lunch yet or anything. We're good. Alright. Hopefully the cats will cooperate. Not try to invade the scene. I played shit this week. What did I play? There's nothing coming out, so there's no new crap.
Neat.
It's just us playing our games. Did you play anything?
I did.
Okay.
If we recorded tonight, I would have played two things.
Oh yeah? What are you playing tonight?
Hitman.
Just Hitman?
Yeah.
Hitman Go?
No,
The
the new
original?
one. The one that came out this year.
Oh, that's right. There was a new one that came out this year.
I will talk about it a little bit, but I haven't played it yet. I will talk about why I bought it.
Okay. Played Portal Stories and Rogue
Didn't
Legacy.
you already beat that?
I did, but we didn't talk about it for episode 100.
Gotcha. How are you liking Rogue Legacy?
I just started, so I've only played a little bit of it. I like the gimmick. I find it very hard to not die a lot.
That's okay, though.
Which is, I mean, part of the point, I think.
Yeah.
But so I'm really bad at it. But it's fun. So we'll go over it more.
You will get better as you die more and come back with more money.
The guy at the castle keeps fucking making me give all my money away.
There are ways to stop that from happening.
Okay.
What game is this?
Rogue Legacy. We'll talk about it more once we're actually on the show. But we are broadcasting, so.
Okay, I'm going to advertise it on Facebook.
Okie dokie.
People can come and talk to us. They won't, though. Everyone's at work. It's Friday at noon.
Yeah. Well, some people may already be off for the break.
That doesn't happen at real jobs.
Happened at mine.
It doesn't happen at real jobs.
Okay. Of course, Brooke's sitting
Told
like
my
right
boss
there
that I'm
working.
barely going to work today, so.
There you go. Just let me know when you guys are ready.
Dude, born ready.
You ready? Okay. I'll wait till Brooke's back in here. Oh, that's fine. I don't think you're at risk of getting on camera. Okay. All right, cats, cooperate for an hour. That'd be great. All right. You guys ready?
Dude,
Yeah.
I already said I was.
All right. Starting local recording. Hello, everybody, and welcome to YNIN's Cartridge Blowers, the show where we give video games a second chance to make a first impression. I'm Cody Coleman, and with me, as always, is Nikki Wright.
Hello.
And Matt Crua.
Hi, everybody. Oh, we'll do this one.
You're royal. I like it. Yeah. So we're back. We're back from our super long episode 200. It is now our Christmas episode that will be officially released after Christmas, but that's okay. It's being recorded on the 23rd, so it's recording at a great Christmas time.
I don't know how we survived the 2 hour long 100th episode. I thought we were in for it. Instead, we were in for a rollicking good time that you can check out right here on our YouTube channel.
Yes, and if you're watching us live on Twitch, as you can every other Friday, you can see the fully edited version over at youtube.com/YNINpod. It's one of our better episodes. It's long.
That introduction, if you haven't checked it out already, I mean, it's worth checking it out multiple times.
It's on the front of this one now, right?
Yeah,
it's going to be on this one as well, but I'm just saying, you should go back.
You should make it an individual video.
I thought about that, just making it its own thing.
Yeah.
Like, that could be our teaser.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. That's probably a good idea. Anyway, so this show and the latter half, the way it normally is, not how it was last week, but the way it normally is we play a bunch of games based around a theme. And this week, the theme is just games we bought as gifts for each other for Christmas.
Secret Santa.
Secret Santa. So we'll get around to that soon. But before we get there, why don't we go over what we played? Did we play anything fun?
I'm getting there.
Yeah?
I got technically 3 new games recently. One is in the mail, and I'll talk about it next week.
Okay.
The other 2, one I bought and haven't played yet because I had to make room for like 60 gigabytes.
Oh, wow.
And it's the most recent Hitman game.
Oh, nice.
Interesting.
Which, I don't know if you guys have ever played any Hitman games, but...
long time ago. I just remember you could garrote people, and that was
for sure.
Kind of neat.
Which is a lifelong fantasy.
Yeah.
But the new one was episodic in nature. And the way the game works is it seems kind of like an action game, but really it's a puzzle game. Where you have to figure out the best way to perform your assassination without getting caught. And there's dozens and dozens and dozens of ways to do it. This one has a system called elusive targets, where every so often, I think it might be monthly, they put a new character and situation into one of the older levels, and you get one shot at doing it.
Really?
Literally one shot. And if you fail, then it's failed forever. And if you succeed, then you succeed. It's done.
That's kind of neat.
Yeah, I love that idea. It speaks to my permadeath sensibilities.
Yeah.
And I've been wanting to pick it up for a while. It's always been at full price. And there were 2 things that set me off for finally buying it. One, it's on Steam sale right now for half off.
Yeah.
Which is nice. And then 2, the elusive target for this month, the month of December for Christmas, of course, is Harry and Marv from Home Alone.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So you have to hunt them down and kill them as they are trying to invade your house.
That's amazing.
It's ridiculous. So I'm hoping to play that sometime today after streaming Chrono Trigger, which should be fun. The other game is something we played a little bit last night. It is the beta of Friday the 13th, the video game.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how deep we talked about it on the show. I feel like we mentioned it a bit, but
I think we mentioned it for the E3 episode.
Right.
Yeah.
It is basically a 7 versus 1 game.
Yeah.
Where one person is Jason and the other 7 are camp counselors of varying skills and abilities. And I've only played as a counselor, but I've watched a lot of gameplay. And for a beta, it's fairly polished. There's obviously some missing animations and whatnot, but it's really fun. Jason is mega overpowered.
Well, I mean, he is versing 7 different people.
Right, no, for sure. Basically, as you do things that would make your person scared, such as walk around outside in the dark or stay still for too long or not have your flashlight on, stuff like that, or stumble upon dead bodies of other players, your fear goes up, which is an unseen meter.
Yeah. Okay.
You can only tell from like your character's body reactions.
Oh my.
And as your fear gets higher, Jason can kind of sense where you are, and Jason can teleport anywhere on the map.
Oh my God! What? I don't think that is a canon power that he has.
Well, it's basically to sort of represent the person turns a corner and there's Jason.
Oh,
kind of
okay.
thing.
Yeah.
He can't kind of just he doesn't really like appear in front of you per se.
Okay.
But he'll like appear from like behind a tree or whatever that's in your path. And like again, Jason is really overpowered. It seems really hard to avoid him. Of the 7 people, I don't think I've seen more than like 1 or 2 survive at a time, which is cool though. I like that. And there's so much. So I would compare it kind of to Dead by Daylight, which I did a stream of a few months back. Yeah. Where Dead by Daylight is a 4 versus 1 killer type of game. This one, I feel like it just works better because the killer is just mega overpowered and there's more people. So it seems kind of fun for both parties. And there's like different elements I like. There's 3 different ways for the survivors to escape. You can call the police, or you can get one of 2 cars working. But the cars only have a limited amount of seats. And so only certain people can escape in the cars. You can also get weapons and try and take Jason down. It's only temporary, though. There are multiple Jasons from multiple movies, each with different abilities and designs.
That's cool.
Can
you be Space Jason?
It's a stretch goal for the Kickstarter. I'm assuming if they sell enough copies, they'll probably be able to do Jason X. But yes, I really like the way the voice chat works, which is a weird thing to say about a video game.
Yeah, because voice chat's typically the worst part.
Right. So you can't talk to each other, like unless you're standing in the same room. Then basically voice chat works within earshot.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
So as you get closer to people, they can talk to you, and Jason can hear you talk too, and even taunt you. He can, as he's coming up to you, he can taunt you.
But Jason doesn't speak.
Well, it's a video game. Okay. And you can also find a walkie-talkie, which will allow you to talk to everyone in the game.
Okay. Oh, that's neat.
Yeah. So you can communicate across vast distances. So, like, Dead by Daylight had this thing where you couldn't communicate at all. And then they introduced party chat, where if you were in a party with someone, you could talk, and it ruined the game entirely. It made the game very unfun.
I'm not surprised, as from our multiplayer episode of this show, where we had voice chat on for the first time in the show, and immediately it was ruined.
Regretted it, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched someone play Prop Hunt the other day, and I was like, this game sucks still. But so yeah, the voice chat works in really neat ways. Jason can you can get inside a cabin at the campsite that you're in. You can lock the door and barricade it and hide under a bed, and Jason can just burst through the wall.
Holy shit!
Like a force of nature. If you're swimming, Jason can teleport into the water and just pull you under and kill you instantly. And it's a really violent game. I think we did talk about that part during.
Some of the deaths, man.
Yeah, are over the top, and that's in. Like just punching a person's head off is hilarious. Or like just curb stomping folks, which is like, geez, dude, I don't know why you want to do that. It's really mean. But yeah, so it's got a lot of promise, especially for a beta. I'm looking forward to. I don't know that I'll purchase it when it comes out because it's $40 goddamn. But I could pick it up on a sale.
Right on.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm assuming it's only $40 because of the licensing,
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
They're actually licensing the real thing. Unlike Dead by Daylight was a good purchase for me because it was $15 when it came out.
Right.
But they didn't have any actual movie characters to license until now, or they have Michael Myers. But Halloween is shitty and Friday the 13th is funny. So
right on.
Yeah, it's a neat game. I like it.
So that sounds like fun. I would like to play that, I think.
Yeah.
So what else you play?
For me, that's about it. I've been playing Smash Brothers for Wii U again recently.
Right on.
Me too, sort of.
I've been trying to finish all the challenges and trophies.
Some of those are hard, man.
They are. I only have 2 challenges left, which is like beat Classic on 9.0 intensity without any items. Which no, it's not happening.
Yeah.
And there was one more. I don't remember what it was. And I only have one. I'm looking at completing the trophy case section.
Okay.
And I only have 1 trophy left to go for that. And to get it, I have to get all the hats for the Mii fighters. And I have 4 hats left to get. So I looked up how to get those 4 hats, and they're random drops.
Oh, that sucks.
And the way the drops work in Smash Bros. For Wii U is that anytime you pick up a custom symbol from whatever mode you're playing in, it can drop any of the custom items. That includes the moves for characters, the Mii hats, the Mii shirts, or one of 900 various custom items. Customizable badges. Oh yeah, and for the moves for characters, I think there's like 800 something. So and it can drop things you already have.
Yeah, and that's maybe the more annoying element of it. Yeah, because you're more likely, especially when you get that far in the game, way more likely to get shit you already have.
I looked over for like guides on how to do it. I'm like, is there a way to increase my chances? Do certain characters or modes like give you certain hats or something? And like I've been following this guide that was written like near when the game first came out, so it's probably very wrong. But it says Zelda can get this hat if you do the target blast mode and blah blah blah. So I did it like 50 times, and I didn't even get 1 hat. And I was like, target blast isn't super fun. So
no. Well, shit, man.
Yeah,
all right,
I'm not gonna be able to finish everything before the Switch version comes out, I'm sure.
And then it's time to pay $60 again, probably. We'll see.
Supposedly there's gonna be an upgrade service.
That would be fantastic.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, where you can take the games that you own for Wii U that are being ported and pay a small fee. Probably, I would say, like they did this on the Wii too. This is only for like the virtual console stuff, but I hear they're going to do it for the disc stuff too. But like for the virtual console games, it was like $5 fee.
That's not bad.
Which is not terrible. And so I would assume for like a console disc release, it might be something more akin to like 10-15.
Yeah.
Still fine.
Yeah, no, for sure. I'd pay that.
I hope I still have my registration shit so that they'll let me do that. But yeah, and it also works because no fucking used stores have Wii U discs, so or they have like 3, so it's not like you can just go buy one for $10 and then upgrade for $5.
Yeah,
so, yeah. Nikki, you play anything?
I said me too when Matt mentioned Smash Brothers, but unlike Matt, I'm not really going for achievements. I'm going for just not falling off the ledge.
That's a good goal, I think.
And I mean, I'm not falling off the ledge as much.
Victory.
That's good. That's how you stay alive.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm still really bad.
Who have you been playing with?
I'm not playing with Duck Hunt anymore. Duck Hunt is really hard.
He is. But if you had gotten good with him, then he's
not even like a top tier character though.
Well,
yeah, but you could probably adjust to other characters who are better.
And the thing is, like, I don't know, like I don't really get the mechanics of the game at the moment, so I feel like starting with a difficult character is stupid.
Agreed.
Well, that's a good idea. Yeah.
So I switched to Zelda.
Okay.
Zelda's not bad.
She's also kind of a similar character to Duck Hunt, honestly. She's
had less difficulty.
I can imagine. No, for sure. She's a zoning character though, still. So she's trying to keep away and shoot you with projectiles.
Sure.
And then get in and do that jumping forward kick that murders people.
Yeah, I did that by accident. I didn't even realize it had happened. I thought I died.
Yeah.
Right on.
Jumping forward till A, and you are good to go. That is the murder move.
Dylan was like, "Oh wow, that was awesome." I was like, "But I died." He's like, "No, I died."
Right on.
Yeah, like choosing one of the basic characters is always a good start. I would recommend Mario, honestly.
Yeah,
Especially
He's a good starting character.
and he's
for
really
most
good.
games.
He's really good in this game. He's like top 5 characters.
really.
And then, or depending on who you eventually want to learn to play, like if you wanted to stick with Zelda, like Sheik might be a good pick. Even though she's a different type of character. I don't know. I like the key to fighting games, and I say this as someone who's bad at them, is to get good. Is you want to probably learn a little bit about every character.
Sure, that makes a lot of sense.
Which but you got to have the basics down first because especially with Smash, a lot of the characters are similar at least.
Yeah.
Then there are some who are widely different.
Yes, and then there are some who are like literally clones.
Yeah, yeah.
Like Marth, Lucina, and Roy are pretty much the same character.
When I watch Dylan play online, I'm like, "Oh, you're playing that character again." He's like, "No, it's this character." Oh, well, they look the same. So
yeah.
they play
Mario and Dr. Mario are very, very similar. Luigi and Mario are pretty different though, even though they have similar moves. And then who else is similar? Pit and Dark Pit, I guess.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
Right on. You play anything else?
Good on you, Nikki. I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Yay! I like it when you guys are proud of me.
Gotta be proud of somebody in this group.
Yeah.
Right?
The rest
You're
of
the
us
one.
are just abysmal failures. Abysmal.
I mentioned it before the show, but I got a Christmas present for somebody.
Yeah.
Nikki, you didn't have to. It was really nice of you.
That's really cool, though.
It's
Yeah.
awkward when you get your actual Christmas present. I don't know how it plays because it's not for me.
Right.
I hear that the cord for the controller is really short, though, so I might need to go and buy an extension before giving this to the intended person.
Yeah. Well, I think they will love it.
Agreed.
I hope so. If they don't, I'm going to keep it.
Just, give them the money that you paid for it and then keep the thing. They don't even have to return it.
Yeah. Something else.
Yeah. Well, right on.
Or I can spend that money on divorce papers because that's what this is for.
They don't watch the show. It's fine. Yeah. Cool. So I played a few things.
Yeah.
So I mentioned it very briefly in episode 200 or 100, but I didn't actually leave it in the final product. I cut that part out. I played Portal Stories. I've been playing it, and I finally beat it. And that game is hard as shit.
Is it?
It's real hard. It's way harder than the actual Portal games.
Wow.
And this is made by fans, but they did a great job on it. Of course, they don't have GLaDOS or Chell or any of the actual characters, but they add their own characters in, and they fit perfectly in the franchise. All of the puzzles, like I said, very challenging but very rewarding at the same time. The level design is great, and there's an ending that basically it happens between Portal and Portal 2, and it sets you right up for Portal 2. So while it's not canon, it is still kind of neat to see that. So yeah, I highly recommend Portal Stories Mel. If you have Portal 2 on Steam, Portal Stories Mel is free, and it's well worth it. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to not be worth free, I guess, but but still,
I
it's
don't know.
good.
We have played many a bad game on this show.
We have. That's true.
I haven't paid for, and I would pay to not have those memories.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so there you go. It's at least worth free. I'd say it's actually probably worth like $5 or $10 as well. I got a lot of play out of it. So I played and finished that. I bought a game yesterday because it was on sale for like $4. Like actually a little less than that for the Steam Winter Sale. It's called Rogue Legacy.
Ooh boy, I love that game.
Matt, it said Matt played it. I didn't realize that, but
I have
it's
100%
fun.
of it.
Oh, have you really?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's also fairly hard, but I've only played it for a very small amount of time. The idea is, you may have talked about it on the show, but I think what I'm thinking of is Crusader Kings too. But
Well, those are very different games.
well, yeah, but they both have, I think, the heir idea where your character dies.
descends, and then you play their descendant.
Yeah, and that's what this is. It's a platform adventure kind of dungeon crawl kind of thing.
It really seemed to me like Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Yeah, it's very Symphony of the Night-esque, yeah.
Yeah.
Only every time you die, you become one of your heirs. And it's has a very interesting mechanic in that each one of your heirs will have up to 2 different traits on top of their actual like special spell
Class.
weapon. Yeah. And the traits can be a whole lot of genetic stuff. So like you could have irritable bowel syndrome. Yeah. I still don't know what that does other
Make
than
sure it makes a little fart noise every time you jump.
Oh, I didn't. I had the volume down, so I didn't. I guess I didn't hear it. But also a black cloud follows you.
Yeah.
You can have someone who's nostalgic, which I guess is not genetic, but everything becomes sepia toned and look old timey. You can have people who are very nearsighted, so anything on the far end of the screen is blurry. Just a lot of really interesting things to see.
Have you gotten Giantism yet?
I did. And that, man,
It
you're
makes your sprite
huge.
like 10 times the size. It's great.
Yeah, it's really cool. And then there's also dwarfism, which makes you really small and able to fit in cracks and things.
Yeah.
So it's really neat. It's hard right now to not die, but Matt assures me that it gets easier.
Yeah. Well, as you go through the game, you basically want to make sure you get money. Money is incredibly important. And you take the money out of the castle and you need to use it to upgrade your own castle in order to basically make your heirs have more comfortable lives. And thus they will have more abilities. You unlock new classes that way. You unlock higher HP, higher health, higher attack power, stuff like that by using the money to upgrade your castle. And so, like, even though like some heirs are going to die like really fast, eventually you're going to get to the point where you can last a while. I will say though, I did not beat the game completely legitimately.
Yeah.
I used a program called Cheat Engine to get through the last level.
Oh, really?
I want to see the ending.
Okay. All right. Cool deal.
But that feeling of once you get strong enough to beat that first boss. Have you seen the eyeball guy?
I have not. No.
Okay, because there are bosses. The whole point is you have to beat the bosses.
Yeah.
In each section of the castle. Once you like get to the point where you beat that eyeball guy, you just feel so accomplished.
Right. Yeah. I imagine it's one of those games where you can really feel yourself improve.
For sure. Yeah.
Because at first, like, you could die within 2 screens.
Yeah.
Because your health is very low and you're not very strong. But you have to work to get stronger. So
right.
And it's not just a normal grinding session either.
No, and true.
Yeah.
And once you get a little stronger, I recommend. The layout of the castle changes every time. But I recommend trying to find your way to, I want to say it's the upper left area of the castle.
Okay.
You'll see the background of the music change, which, by the way, the music in that game kicks ass.
Yeah, it does.
But you get to the top left, and once you see the background change, try and see if you can kill some enemies there because they'll give more gold.
Okay. Right on.
Yeah, because I think you lose a portion when you die, right?
Yeah. In fact, right now, every time you try to re-enter the castle, the guy makes you give all your money away. So.
Right. And you can there's an upgrade that makes him take less and less money.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. So those are the main things I played. I played Grid, which is a racing game because it was free. And it's a racing game. It's not a kart racer either, so it's more boring. I also played a game that I got these two for Christmas, which is a game called Move or Die, which is actually a whole shitload of fun. It's really good. You have 20-second rounds. The game changes every round, and the basic is if you move, your health does not deplete. But if you stand still at all, your health rapidly gets smaller until you die. And then you also have other objectives, like you need to stab someone in the back with a chainsaw, or you need to get more basketball hoops than anyone in 20 seconds. Things like that. And there's just a whole lot of them. They're updating the game constantly, and every update is not DLC. It's as long as you bought it once, you get all of the updates for the history of the game. It has Steam Workshop support, so you can download all these characters. I made the Cartridge Blower robot for the game.
Yeah, you
And
sent me a picture of that. That was really awesome.
yeah, it's thank you. It was fun, and it's not that hard to do. So I recommend it. It's if it goes on sale, I would pick it up because one copy is like $15 right now. But if you get a 4-pack, it's reduced by $5 a thing. But maybe wait and see if the Steam sale has it. But it's good. I really like it a lot. And that is pretty much it. Before we get into playing games, Nikki wanted to go over the AGDQ stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, and I realized midway through the show so far that we'll probably have another show before AGDQ.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
maybe
we could save it for that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll save it for the next show. In which case, let's just start playing our games then, because there's no shit coming out in the next 2 weeks. So let's just start playing. Who do we have up first? I think it's Matt.
Looks like me.
All right, Matt, what'd you play?
Okay, so I have a game called Oh Sir, the Insult Simulator,
Which was bought for him
by
Nikki.
Yep.
Thank you, Nicole.
You're
I recorded this video after, like, basically this is my first launch of the game. I skipped the tutorial. I'm just guessing.
Okay.
But basically the way the game works is it's kind of like I can imagine this in card game form, really. You're giving a list of words or phrases, and you go one at a time picking words, you and your opponent, and you then have an insult battle. You're trying to make grammatically correct, complete sentences that are also very scathing. However, it can get really silly as words are taken away from you.
Okay.
There's full voice acting, which is also incredibly silly. There are also various scenarios. You only have 3 characters and 3 scenarios unlocked at the beginning. But I will say, after I completed this video, there's the instant insult, which mode, which gives you just a one-on-one exhibition match essentially. But then there's a tournament mode where you go. It's kind of like an arcade mode in a fighting game, because this is really laid out like a fighting game. Wow. And I did the tournament mode after recording this, and it unlocked like a whole bunch of different characters, and like Serious Sam for some reason.
Wow, really? Okay.
Which is really strange. But yeah, so I don't really know what else there is to say about this.
Okay.
Let's just watch me insult people.
Yeah.
Like in real life. So, it's a little hard to see the text here. Hopefully you can see the text of what they're saying. But this is the first time I'm taking part in an argument. Maybe you should take some lessons first. Nope. That's stupid. So I can play as this old man with this moose hat, or this lady.
Is that Miss Maggie?
And then Mr. Shufflebottom, who had a Santa hat and looked really worried, so I liked him.
Oh wow, they have like bios and everything.
Yeah. There are certain insults that work better with characters and against certain characters.
Sure.
Based on their likes and dislikes.
Does the level matter?
A little, that will give you a different selection of words.
Oh, okay. Monty Python sketch. Okay. All right.
So I can pick from any of these phrases. So I'm like, okay, well, um, and at this point,
I
I
mean,
really don't know
obviously.
I don't know what I'm doing. An English pig dog seemed nice though. My sister. Okay, an English pig dog.
Okay, so
Uh,
they get their own to
yeah,
choose from,
we
and
each get
that's how
our
you lose it.
right.
Okay.
Your sister has a steaming romp with an English pig dog was your
Your
husband.
husband
Your sister
with
has a
your
steaming romp
hat.
with your hat.
I never.
I don't know. I never find out what the ellipsis does, but that's how you end. You put an exclamation point in the end, and you also have the oh
That's all right. That's a good.
right.
Uh,
That was worth less, but I feel like that implied her dead dog husband.
Yeah.
You can see in the bottom left there are two words that basically only you have access to, and
okay.
they have the same. And you can press the T to basically cycle those out one time.
Hmm.
Okay.
And basically you just go back and forth,
This
hoping to.
conversation is your wife.
Yeah, they're really bad at it sometimes. You can get higher damage by having longer sentences, and also
I like that. That's an insult. That's good. What the
what?
hell?
By having longer sentences, using similar insults, so insulting someone's mother or husband over and over again, um, or insulting the things that they care about. So I don't remember what she cares about. It might pop up.
I think you should have used the ellipses.
Your house supports your mother
Well, I would hope.
That's not an insult.
and
Oh.
has no life experience.
You told me.
Ah, shit. My house is fucking stupid.
Sometimes in your bottom left words, there will also be sentence enders, like the I bet I had last time. And those add a little extra score to your damage as well.
Okay.
The game will penalize you for having bad grammar and no subject verb agreement.
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
awesome.
good.
And
Of course, Nikki loves the shit out of that.
yeah, no, I'm into it too. That's what kind of made me like the game. And I'm like, well, she's already done with her sentence, so I can just use whatever's left.
It's because of all that cheese.
What?
What does that mean?
How does my wife act like a cheap suit? How dare you?
So I'm guessing the length of your arm. I guess that. Okay, that's not your health. Never
Right,
mind.
no, these are just our sentences.
Yeah.
Your
You've
health is at
almost
the top right and
killed
left.
her. You almost killed her with words.
Yeah, no. I feel like I'm doing a better job than she
Yeah.
is. The AI doesn't seem terrible, but I'll say I never lose. Even in the tournament, I never lost. But like at some point I just start, wanting to make silly things.
Well, of course.
Hey,
What the
thank
hell?
you. Your wife, She's gonna make fun of my father again. This is bad.
Yeah.
Your wife secretly adores. Oh no, she took the noun. You.
At least this is actually an insult that she's making this time.
Oh.
And is deceased. But she hates age and death related insults, so I got her.
Nice.
Oh. I'll miss him.
I think she's nearly dead. I can't tell because the YouTube video is too far to the right, but
I'm gonna get her. Your mother smells of has an unsightly face.
Yep.
My cousin's car. Why would that even affect me? And it must be fun at parties.
the AI smells like stupid people.
This is where I finally figure out how the tea sipping works. I had no idea at first.
Oh wait, the tea sipping does stuff?
Yeah. So like I said, your words, your 2 words that you have in the bottom left, they will, you can recycle them 1 time, and you'll get new words. That's not. The end.
I wonder if you have different conversations if you have different people
Yes.
in each one of the scenes. Really? Cool.
Yes.
I can see what you mean about this making for a good card game.
For sure,
Yeah, absolutely.
So I decided I'd play a different character, Sir Knight. And the scenario, we've only got Pet Shop by the Lake and the train compartment. So I decided to do the train compartment.
All right.
This woman again. Dang.
All
Wow.
right.
Rude.
You know what she hates, though.
I do, but I don't really know that. I don't know that mechanic yet.
Oh, okay.
At the time of this recording, and so I kind of only figured a lot of stuff out during the tournament, which is post recording.
All right.
I did get the tea drinking though. I'm feeling pretty good about that, but I don't have anything else to add to it. I'm out of words. There's no transitions. There's no and.
Your country and this place will murder for a seat reservation.
What?
What?
Well,
She got particularly peeved by that one.
You. A grunting sound and
Oh, shit.
I need to take that other and. Yeah. If I don't get that and now, she might take it.
Yeah.
But now you don't have a... Oh, okay, you have your mother. All right.
Yeah. I was there.
If only local multiplayer.
Done.
Yeah, obviously. The grunting sow and your wife's smell of your son.
Wow.
Who is that more of an insult toward?
Right? Wow.
I got the your mother combo. So this is I think I just figured out I can do that. So I immediately snatch up your mother. Wait.
So,
Your mother.
so you get more points if you do the same thing twice?
You can get a higher multiplier by doing it multiple times.
Okay.
I don't know if it's in this video or if later during the tournament. I use like your mother or your father like 4 times in a row, and it ends up doing massive damage.
Okay. I like full-born hedge pig. Does he flash her every time?
It looks like it, right? What?
Wow. Yeah, that is a 3.
Oh, your mother.
Obviously,
Oh, it's your
yeah.
father. It's your father. My bad.
Oh no.
That's not good. Uh, has not so much brain as earwax.
Whoa.
This conversation is your seat. Good one. Nailed it.
Wow, that's where she's ending. Okay. A cream-faced loon.
What? Oh, that's the bell. Now
You win.
She got the your seat combo.
Oh.
Wow.
Holy crap. All right, that got dark.
Scenario 3 is about the guy who got murdered. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it's great. So yeah, that is Oh Sir, the Insult Simulator.
So what'd you think?
It was fun. Yeah, I now that I've beaten the tournament, pardon, and unlocked everything.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would go back, other than to maybe play it with other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe it's local multiplayer only. So.
Yeah. And I agree with the card game element.
Yeah, for sure.
I think it'd be a good quick game that you could play with people.
Yeah,
it's kind of it'll quickly probably become an apples to apples or
right.
a Cards Against Humanity type game where it's only fun until you've really seen everything.
Indeed.
Yeah, that looked fun.
It was. Thank you, Nikki.
Yeah.
I'm glad that you liked it.
So who's up next? Nikki?
It's you.
It's me. Okay. All right. So my game was purchased for me by Matt. And it's called Press X Not to Die, which is basically a kind of quick time event game with some like choose conversation elements to it, and it's actually pretty funny, and it's real quick. So we actually probably see about half the game in my video, at least.
Wow.
There's a bunch of different paths you can take, and I did play it and beat it 2 or 3 different times, and I've seen about 80% of the stuff. But you can beat it if you know what you're doing and you're not trying to see everything. You can probably beat it in 10, 15 minutes tops. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I don't want to give too much away, so let's just get right into it.
Is the title appropriate?
Yes, it kind of. It's not always press X not to die. Basically, something will happen and it shows something on the screen and you have to press that button within that period of time. Only the very first time is it definitely press X to not die. So
I guess we'll see.
Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. You could have gone ridiculous, Cody, right off the bat.
Yeah?
Oh.
Alright, let's turn up this volume here.
Come on, is that happening?
Yeah. That joke comes up a lot.
Really?
Oh man.
Oh.
I died on purpose. So,
Oh my god.
yeah, some parts of it are very violent.
You didn't press X to not die.
Yeah, I wanted to see what happens if I die.
You die. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't funny.
So it loads you right up here at the choice again?
Yes, yeah. So you don't have to do the whole thing over again. So he dies anyway.
Good job, dude.
And I'm real worried about it.
Like, you literally just advised me to press X not to die. Why didn't you do it?
Yeah, pay attention, dude. Okay. And now I'm kind of okay with Matt being dead.
Man, welcome to real life.
Not all of the acting in this game is great.
Oh no, I think that was,
it adds to it.
Yeah. I like the wall.
Yeah. That joke wasn't great.
That's a really fucked up response, honestly.
Her character is pretty fucking, like, yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I guess they just wanted a visual representation to show you that you don't have reception.
Well, I just think it's weird that, you know, his house has reception in one spot and then absolutely no reception in the next.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but...
That's the joke.
Ha ha ha.
Press A to lock your door.
I press B. This is one of my favorite jokes in the game.
Failing
to lock your door. So,
take his bike.
I decided to help him. Right? And then
that guy rules. Hey man, bike thieves sure are getting aggressive these days.
And then he drives off, and you see him again later, but not in this video.
You run down the middle of the street.
Yeah, and he's like, God, it'd be great if I had a bike. So apparently the right answer is to steal the bike.
Apparently you shit cardboard. That's fun.
Press A to not get hit in the face by a Chinese textbook.
Yeah. He says the same thing regardless of what you choose. All right.
Wait.
All right. She's kind of a zombie, so I guess she can't get over the thing. That was obviously a dub over.
ADR.
Christina, like, maybe do something.
Oh no!
So I died.
Barbecue sauce everywhere.
That's so obviously ketchup.
Yeah.
You have a knife in your chest.
Oh, I thought it was his eye for some reason.
So I like that it starts you up right here. It starting you further back the further along you get in the game, which becomes a little annoying at some parts. All right. Yeah. So that's the only time that comes back, I believe. So that changes depending on how you've done. Yeah. So here, I do the right thing, but when I went back and replayed it later, I did the wrong thing, and it's pretty funny when you do the wrong thing. She sings really poorly. All right, so it's time to go clean up all of the murder. And I don't know why she has that creepy ass clown picture.
I think he looks cool.
Well, play the game.
Huh.
I don't know why he just pokes her butt with his foot, but he does. Alright, all cleaned up. Good deal.
You say shit.
So the goal of this game is not to cure whatever is happening. It's just to basically safely get out of town.
Right.
Because I think they're planning on a sequel, even though this was released 2 years ago, I think. But, like, we don't get to it in this video, but they do actually have a reason for why all of this shit is happening, and they explain it to you.
What's the reason?
Basically, the government was trying to make doing complex tasks as easy as pressing a button. So, they... this part's good.
I really want you to fail that.
It's not funny. Alright. The answer is that they play video games. People who don't play video games can't handle doing complex actions with the ease of pressing a button.
Okay.
So they become zombies.
That totally makes sense and is plausible.
Yes.
Oh, God.
I wasn't expecting that. Shut up. I kind of like his lack of enthusiasm.
Right.
Oh, shit, oh crap, oh fuck.
So
No.
I don't know. I guess I pressed LT before RT twice or something.
How'd you catch up to her so fast?
I don't know. I don't know how I failed that. I guess it was just 1 split second too quick or slow.
I feel like you're stuck in a loop here, Cody.
Yeah.
I make it though.
Best actress at the community theater.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So we're nearing the end of this video, but there's still some all right stuff.
Are they going for a car?
They are. They decided to hide in this building.
If you're in a car, why not just drive to the end of town, like outside of town?
Right? So I didn't press it fast enough, and he shot me with a staple gun in the balls, and it killed me.
That scream. That scream was great.
All right. So that was
That
press
looks
X to
silly.
not die. It is silly, and it's fun, and you can play all of it in not a long amount of time. So yeah, it's I'd recommend it, and it's not too expensive. It can't be because our limit was $5. So
Right.
so yeah, so that's it. Nikki, you're up next.
Yeah, so I played a game called Think to Die 2, and it's a sequel to Think to Die.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried.
Yeah, it's
It
a,
might not have
it's
any
a puzzle
connection.
game where your goal is to navigate the little mannequin guy to his death.
So this is the opposite of mine.
Yes,
Yeah, and I got you this one.
yes, you did.
Yeah. All right. So let's watch you get a guy to die.
Cool. Neat.
So,
I like death.
yeah, who doesn't? I'm a little concerned. Yeah, so there's really no way to zoom in.
Okay.
There
Yeah, I
is
can see it
a
then.
way to adjust the field of view, but I found that when doing so, it made the entire screen turn upside down.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So I opted not to do that.
It's all right. I guess send me the URL and we'll get the full video in the
Oh, yeah.
edited version.
So
All right. So right now it seems pretty easy.
it's pretty. Yeah, the first couple of things are probably just to introduce you to,
Damn.
I guess, jumping.
That's pretty violent. All right.
Yeah. So if you jump, and you don't see me do it in this video, but if you jump into the pit, you just start over.
Oh my.
Okay. You got this though.
Yeah. The only thing is movement is kind of slow.
Yeah, it does seem a little floaty and slow.
Yeah, the gravity is kind of ridiculous. So I have 2 boxes, and when my first playthrough of this, somehow I threw one of the boxes up in the air and I just let it land on me.
Oh my
but
god.
I couldn't replicate that.
Wow.
So, I figured I'll just have the box drop on me another way.
F10 skips a level?
Oh,
Yeah, but
that's-
I didn't go for that.
I like the
Oh,
kind
you
of
teleport.
like child's desk
Yeah.
like layout. It's kind of neat.
You
Yeah.
for some reason have like a drawing mannequin
Right.
that has blood and guts filled in it.
Right. And so there's a button in this level, and I've got the block. So as the
Okay.
button spikes come up, so obviously I want to bring the block to the button, and then just walk into the spikes.
Ah.
That's how spikes work.
Yep.
Totally.
Sonic can walk into the side of spikes like no problem.
Yeah. Press C to change your
So there
player.
are 2 mannequins.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
so
interesting.
you have to
Okay.
control like what they do.
Okay.
Yeah. And so
I guess you can jump into it.
yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. For whatever reason, like, not that this is a difficult mechanic, but pressing C to change your character, I kept forgetting to press C because in my mind I was like, I'd mentally switched characters. That's not how games work. Yet.
So are you still just trying to kill the
No, you have
first
to
one?
kill both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, how are you gonna do this? I can get the block down. I guess there's maybe you can fit in there.
Maybe.
Oh no.
No.
But I mean,
Just get off the button on the left, maybe.
maybe. But you can always, I think what maybe I opt to do is start over. Oh no, I do that.
Oh,
I decide to
that was cool.
Well, that worked out, yeah.
Yeah.
That may not have been the intention, but
Probably
or maybe
not.
it was. Could have been.
And this guy is getting spiked.
Yep.
I remember I used to do this with my drawing mannequins all the time.
All the time, right?
It's a very expensive hobby.
So this level was somewhat frustrating for me. Not like you'll see in a minute. Like I kind of struggle with getting on top of the little mini castle. And this is really where I should have sped things up a little bit. But so I end up discovering that you can kind of get stuck to the wall, which is helpful. If you can jump up straight and then move the direction you want.
Right.
But I find often that that's not the case.
Is this all keyboard controls?
Yeah.
Oh.
The thing is maybe like a Mega Man X wall jump or something, but like...
Looks like
right.
I started playing something.
Huh?
I started playing something while you were...
Oh.
I saw my Steam thing pop up.
So there we go. I got it. But I think in this playthrough, I might end up having to reset. I don't remember. There was a playthrough, because I played once before to just kind of get a handle of the mechanics and try to adjust different parts of settings and whatnot.
This is a bit harder.
So I think you can take the right guy over to the left and press the left red button now.
And do what?
Press the left red button.
Oh, maybe. But I started over because I knew that I had to probably push the block over, and there was no way for me to do that because you can't grab it and pull it.
Yeah. There's no fall damage, right?
No, only into spikes.
The best kind of fall damage.
Right.
Autumn damage. So the button on the red button on the left makes the like bottom brown square disappear.
Yes.
Like, so if you just fell into that, would you just die?
Maybe.
It probably would make her start over.
No, it would probably make me start over because just falling into pits just brings you back to the start.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It's just really frustrating trying to get to the top of
That is a fun mechanic.
It's the most fun mechanic.
It also,
and now you're boned.
Like the way it does it makes it seem like that's not the way you're supposed to do it. Like that's a glitch.
Probably
in the game.
not. I could be.
You're exploiting.
And I restarted for some reason because I'm dumb. I don't know.
Well, you couldn't get behind it to push it anymore,
so
there wasn't really too much you could do. So maybe you're supposed to push it down there, go back.
Yeah, and I think that's what I end up doing here in a second.
Damn, you jump really high.
Yeah,
you do. Sometimes it's like too much. But
the teleport thing.
Yeah.
And then get off the button and see what happens.
Right.
That would probably throw it into the air, and then you could get killed.
I had tried to do that, but
oh god.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, did I die there? Except I didn't.
Why didn't that kill you?
That should have killed me.
Agreed.
All right, well, so I guess you can't be crushed by a block.
Yeah. You can't be crushed sideways, but you can be crushed.
That kind of sucks.
That's silly.
Yeah. And so I was like, "Fuck, am I stuck? Am I gonna have to start over?" But I jump out here in a second.
Well, I mean, I would imagine you go back, press the red button, make it move, switch characters, jump back. Oh, or that. Then you can jump out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If I can fucking get onto the platform. Good fucking God.
There you go. And now you can both go jump into the spikes.
Yeah.
There we go.
We did it.
Seems like a pretty cool Flash game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish the movement were just a little bit quicker.
Yeah, for sure.
I can see that.
Yay.
I like the concept though.
Oh no, I
Yeah.
do too. I think it's really clever. And so I didn't notice it at first, but you do have a second
Oh,
button sort of at the top of the screen,
yeah.
and the box is on that platform. And if you press that teal button, part of the
Oh.
platform disappears.
Ah.
Yeah.
You want to make sure they're both underneath it.
Well, and also like if I leave too soon, and of course they were not. If I
Oh,
leave
no.
too soon, the box stays on the platform because the
Yeah.
gravity is fun. So
That's clever, though.
yeah,
The death mechanic right here.
yeah,
Seems like it'd
absolutely.
be hard to line up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can definitely like sort of push the other one out of the way. So I did
you're
this a
kind of
couple
doing.
of times. Yeah. Nope.
There you
Got 'em.
go.
I got it. So
You murdered those things. So
Murdered.
good.
yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I am an experienced murderer now. It's awesome.
All right. So what'd you think of the game that I got you? I'm
It
sorry.
was fun. Like I said, I really liked the concept. I thought it was a really clever sort of spin on the puzzle game. I wish it had moved a little bit quicker, and I would have liked to have had like just a little bit of an ability to zoom in a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like you maybe had the worst game of the batch.
But I mean, it was still fun.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, so
Thank you.
I don't know if any of us had. You're welcome. I don't know if any of us had a shit game per se.
I think they were all decent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and they're all cheap. Nikki's was like $1.
So check them out on Steam.
Yeah, go to Steam, pick them up. All right, so that's it for this episode. But before we fade out, Matt, what are we playing next time?
All right, next time is a theme we haven't had in quite a long time, which is good.
Ooh.
Episode 60, I believe.
Wow, 40 episodes,
yeah,
41.
We've only had it twice. It's a fun one though. I like it. Basically, we're going to be playing games that are guilty pleasures.
Oh, those are fun.
Games that are normally considered probably pretty bad, but we like them anyway.
Yeah, awesome. I like it. All right, so that's what we have for 2 weeks, I guess. From
We'll
from
see you in
today.
2017.
Yeah, man. I'm Cody Coleman. With me, as always, is Blank Screen and Matt Krua. I don't know where Nikki went, but until next time, don't die, and like Matt is doing currently. But what should they do, Matt?
They should keep on blowing, Cody.
Agreed.
And they got a speed keyed. They didn't even show off Sonic like once.
Yeah, look at that.
It says Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I like it.
It's ridiculous.
Good night, everybody. All right. Local recording over.
We did it. Good job, everybody.
We did it. We don't have Nikki for titles. I don't know what happened. At the very last minute, Nikki just vanished.
Everything died.
I wonder if Chrome closed on her again. Let's see how long this was, because I don't actually know when we started. Oh, 1 hour, 8 minutes. Not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't talk about this, but the special edition that you got me comes with the prototype game that the guy made on his own.
Interesting.
So like you get that opening scene with Matt and the murder, but like instead of Matt, it's a teddy bear, and instead of the murderer, it's Captain Picard action figure. So,
Okay.
so
Why not?
it was pretty funny. But I was going to include some of that, but the video was already at 10 minutes, and I didn't want to edit anymore. So
Cool. One day, Nicole. One day.
I guess it was a good time to die.
Yeah.
Well, let's see which ones you like the most out of what I have.
Okay.
We have My Permadeath Sensibilities. An English Pig Dog Was Your Husband. Your House Has No Life Experience. The AI Smells Like Stupid People. This Guy Is Getting Spiked. The Best Kind of Fall Damage. Autumn Damage. And I'm an Experienced Murderer now. Oh, and This Conversation Is Your Seat.
Okay. Go through them one more time. I feel like it was near the beginning.
My Permadeath Sensibilities.
No.
An English Pig Dog Was Your Husband.
That one's okay.
Your House Has No Life Experience.
That's good.
Okay. The AI Smells Like Stupid People.
No.
This Conversation Is Your Seat.
Yeah, that one was okay.
Okay. This Guy Is Getting Spiked.
Nah.
The Best Kind of Fall Damage. Autumn Damage.
That's a bad joke.
Okay. And I'm an Experienced Murderer now. Okay. So your house has no life experience, and This Conversation Is Your Seat. Unless Nikki has others.
Right.
Our choices.
Is she just gone? She's never coming back?
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
I'll miss her, you know. But, you know.
You can start writing the intro if you want to do that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. I do that still.
Yeah. Well, we don't have to. We do have this other thing. But
No.
I like your intros.
It's Tradition.
Yeah.
Which is, it's my ethnic child.
Awesome.
Tradition.
Glad you have one.
He's from Trinidad. Okay, so.
I'm just gonna close this chat window. No one's watching.
I close mine as well.
Starting to get hungry. I have cereal. I can get a bowl of cereal.
I thought you were gonna go get a sandwich.
I was thinking of it.
Well, you should.
I might. We're waiting on Nikki to come back so we can test titles. I'll turn my phone back on now. Didn't want alarms going off while we were recording. Oh. Well, I guess Nikki probably texted me. My phone was off.
Is it off completely?
Yeah, I turned it off because I didn't want my alarms going off, but I also didn't want to disable my alarms in fear that I would forget to re-enable them.
That's a good idea.
Though I guess I don't work for a week, so I don't really need them going off outside
You
of
can disable
tomorrow
them
and...
without
You have a week off?
deleting them completely.
I do.
What do you have a week off for?
Christmas?
Neat.
Yeah.
You get a whole week off for Christmas?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, the HQ is closed down. The CS and mod department still have to work, so Brooke's still working. But
Bummer.
my sister's also going to be in town, and so I'll have time to go see her. Probably not a lot, though. And Chris is also in town, so I can see him. And then, you know, maybe I'll play some Zelda. Or we can play some EDF.
Yes.
I'm into that.
I was thinking of that like last night.
I actually played the Ship Remastered. It finally worked. I don't know why it didn't work when we were trying to play it together. It's alright. Brooke thought it looked fun. She wanted to play it too. But she was working. Nikki's back.
Yeah.
Did your computer die?
My internet died, and then Explorer stopped responding.
Oh man.
So,
I guess that was a good time for it to die.
Yeah.
So did you have any titles?
I did, but I have titles no longer because I had to restart my computer.
Oh no. Okay. So between these two, which do you like the best? Your house has no life experience, and this conversation is your seat.
I could be losing my internet again. I think your house has no experience.
Okay. Let's go with that. I think you could be correct. In terms of... Oh, wait. Your video's back.
That's good. My computer's actually still in the process of starting up, so...
Oh, okay. I'm going to stop the Twitch broadcast now.
I can't get it to... Because I can't open up the thing to change it. That doesn't